Why did the humble man go to the party? Because he heard it was a low-key event. Yes, folks, we're starting off with a chuckler. Humor, like humility, has a way of grounding us, of cutting through the noise and making even the most complex concepts digestible. Just as laughter can be the best medicine, humility can be the best teacher. So, loosen your tie, kick off your shoes, and let's get ready to rumble. Now that we've got the laughs rolling, it's time to dive deeper into the world of humility. Have you ever heard about the man who was so humble that he refused to accept he was humble? Can't be humble if you admit it, right? Now let's think about this for a moment. There was this guy, let's call him Bob. Bob was the type of person who would give you his last piece of pie and then apologize for not having more to offer. He was so humble, he'd probably take the blame for the rain on your wedding day. And then there was Mary. Mary was the kind of person who would, without hesitation, confess that she burned the dinner. But she would do it with such grace and humility that you'd end up thanking her for the opportunity to order pizza. You see, humility is not just about downplaying our achievements or taking the blame. It's about acknowledging our limitations, embracing our imperfections, and opening up to the possibilities of learning and growing. Consider the wisdom of Proverbs chapter 15, verse 33. Humility comes before honor. Or the teachings of Jesus in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 23, verse 12. Whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and whoever humbles himself will be exalted. So in a strange, roundabout way, our humble man Bob was onto something. Humility is not just about being modest or shy, it's about being real, being human, and being open to change. It's about accepting others and ourselves as we are, and finding joy and humor in our shared imperfections. So it seems like our humble man had it right all along. Humility can truly be a game changer. So, what happens after a night of humility? Well, you don't wake up with a hangover, that's for sure. Now, let's talk about what I like to call the humility hangover. No, it's not a pounding headache or a regretful text sent at 2 a.m. It's the lingering effect of a humble heart, a gift that keeps on giving. You see, when you're humble, you create an environment of respect and mutual understanding around you. This is not just good for your soul, but it also leads to some real tangible benefits in your life. Take your career, for instance. When you're humble, you're more likely to listen to others, accept feedback, and continually learn and grow. This can lead to more fulfilling careers, as you're not just focused on climbing the ladder, but also on improving yourself and helping others along the way. And then there's relationships. Humility can be the secret ingredient to healthier, happier relationships. It allows you to put your ego aside, accept your mistakes, and work towards resolving conflicts rather than winning arguments. You know, there's an old saying, pride comes before a fall. But humility, that comes before a rise. A rise in your career, a rise in your relationships, a rise in your overall happiness. So the next time you're faced with a choice between being right or being kind, remember, choose humility. It won't leave you with a nasty hangover, but a feeling of fulfillment and contentment. Remember, humility doesn't give you a hangover, it gives you a hang-on over to a better life. All right, folks, it's time to wrap up our humble party. We've had a few laughs, shared a few stories, and maybe even learned a thing or two about humility. But what's the takeaway? Well, let's put it this way. Humility isn't just about being modest or self-effacing. It's not about downplaying your achievements or hiding your talents under a bushel. No, my friends. Humility is about recognizing that we're all on the same journey. We're all in the same boat. It's about acknowledging that we're all imperfect, that we all have room to grow. Think of it like this. Remember when Moses was leading the Israelites out of Egypt? He didn't march ahead shouting, "Follow me, I know the way." No, he humbly admitted, "I need guidance. I need help." And that's humility in a nutshell. It's about being open, being receptive, being willing to learn and grow. So how about a little experiment? Try practicing humility in your daily life. Listen more, talk less. Admit when you're wrong, ask for help when you need it. Notice the change it brings to your life. You might be surprised at the results. And before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. If you enjoyed it, do us a humble favor and share it with your friends and family. Remember, humility is not thinking less of yourself, it's thinking of yourself less. So go on, spread the humble vibes.